What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. It's been an exciting weekend. As the past 2 weekends, it's been really exciting. We've been getting a lot done on the race truck. We got the engine back in. We got our regulated return set up, routed. And today, we are going to be installing our turbo, our one-piece up pipe, and our Mishimoto intercooler boots and tubes. I am so excited because this is going to be huge to get all of that stuff knocked out and get us one step closer to firing this thing off. So I am super excited about all of the new parts that are going on, and I hope you guys are too. As always, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure if you haven't already subscribed. Let's kick off this video. Yeah. So, real quick, some off-camera stuff. We got that back line back there routed and zip-tied up along over there as well. We are going to go ahead and get our other wiring harness for our fuel injectors and our FICM in place as well real quick. And then we are going to drop our pedestal in, get all of our new seals for the turbo, and we'll get those up pipes on. We'll just pretty much everything's just gonna be getting thrown on here. Might even throw our FICM on, just little small stuff like that. But it's really gonna start coming together, so I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and get this other harness on, and then we will start getting this turbo together. All right, so we got our FICM harness in with our injector plugs there as well, so we got everything over there. We did a little retape job right here just to kind of clean up the wiring harness a little bit more. Real quick, that harness, if you have an O-Dogs intake, see that stud back there? Make sure you have one of the stud intake bolts for the back there, so that way you can get that 10mm nut. That's the main ground for this FICM harness, so very, very important back there. So next thing we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go ahead and slap our turbo pedestal in, which is all nicely painted. We're going to get that in there, and then I think we'll go ahead and put our up pipes in first before we get the turbo in. So let's go ahead and slap that in there, and then we'll get our up pipes in. All right, so we got our pedestal in here, and we got our WPE one-piece up pipes in down at the manifolds. We're gonna have to get some shorter bolts for those down there, but those don't seem to be hitting the regulator return fuel setup or anything like that. So these bolts here are what's supposed to go in there, but I think with the manifolds, the RCD manifolds, the flange on it's a little bit smaller, so these were actually too long, and I couldn't get my hands on short enough ones, so we're gonna have to make a trip to the hardware store to get those. But we are gonna head on and start putting on our turbo, which we have our new turbo drain right there. There is the part number for the updated turbo drain. Basically, the difference between the two drains, Ford updated the drain basically because this one has a little bit better of a bend to it versus the other one, so that's why they updated it. No big deal. It was like 30 bucks for this, so it looks a lot nicer than the old one too, so this one will work much better. But we got our two yellow seals for here and here. We also have that seal for the top of our oil for the feed line that we are going to have to make off of the bulletproof diesel block-off plate. But we'll go ahead and get this piece in, and then we'll get our turbo installed. So here it is with our two yellow O-rings on. We obviously took some fresh, clean oil and lubed that up, and then we'll just come in here. We'll set it down, feed it into the hole down there, and then I just kind of give it a little push, tilt, and then you can feel it, boom, popped right in. So this will kind of lock into place. You'll definitely feel like it's not going to go anywhere. That's how you know the seal is seated. So now we'll go grab our turbo. That'll slip right over there because we got oil on that. And then the little pegs will sit there, and then the back end of it will sit right there. So let's go grab that heavy gun. So I'm going to set you guys up right there, and then hopefully you guys can kind of see how this turbo goes in. just like that. You guys even heard it, it clipped right in, and that's where she'll sit. All right, so that was actually super easy since all of this is open, but look at that, got the turbo in. So if you look right here, you see that peg is sitting right there. You'll be able to see our turbo drain is in place. We got the peg on this side as well, right there. So that's how we know that this is seated in place, and that's where it is going to be. Since we don't have the bolts for the lower part of the up pipes, I think we're gonna wait on mating that surface up right there, but we probably will at least start our bolts into the turbo. We won't tighten them because we want this to be a little bit loose so that we can line that up a little bit easier, but look at that, coming together. Yeah. Looking good. Got me excited. We got the turbo bolted down. Like I said, we're going to wait on those up pipes. They seem like they're clearing. I'm not going to have any issues there. We just got to get those bolts for the lower part there. I think what we might do next is we are going to jump to putting at least this side intercooler pipe on because I want to see what kind of clearances we're going to have for our two lines that are going to be coming out of there around through there to go to our filter and then our return from the cooler as well. So I want to see kind of some fitment things that are going to be happening there. Real quick, guys. This piece right here, this is plastic. This is junk. If you've ever had that break on you, it sucks. Well, Pure Diesel Power just came out with one. I have one on order. It is billet. It's aluminum. It is cool. And I can't wait for it to get here because we're going to be throwing it on the race truck to match everything else. But let's jump over here. We'll pull out that side pipe and we'll throw that on. And then maybe see what kind of clearances we'll have. So I believe this is the, I guess you'd call it the cold side pipe. Appears to be the right one. Figure out what boots we need here. Boot. I know we'll need at least this straight one for up there, and then we'll need another straight one, I believe, for the other spot. Two straights. Could be wrong. We should read the instructions. I don't know, we'll slap it together, see what happens. Alright, wow. This fitment is spot on. Looks fantastic with the black boots, Mishimoto symbol all over the frickin' place, polished everything. Looks killer. Like I said, and fitment is just spot on. It's perfect, perfect. So this looks awesome. I think we are going to be able to route our hoses actually underneath the Mishimoto piece here. Right through here is what I'm hoping. Sneak it right there. We are going to have to worry about, obviously, this piece here, which is actually going to come... Oh, geez, I didn't even think of that. I really don't want to go around this pipe with those. So maybe, well, I guess we can sneak it under this pipe that comes up out of here, sneak it through, and then through that gap, one hose will go here, through our filter, into the cooler, back out here, and then this one will meet back up with the other one that came through here back to there. So yeah, actually I think I like that. We'll end up going underneath this secondary radiator hose and sneak it right through there. But man, that's got to have you excited. So that's all we have time for today, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Hopefully tomorrow we will be able to go get those bolts and button up the up pipe. And then hopefully we can start on assembling our lines for our oil setup. The filter that I'm going to be using is on order. It hopefully will be here this coming week. That's something that's kind of holding us up a little bit. There's a few other small things, like the transmission dipstick actually was broken and rusted, just junk. So we have a new one on order for that as well. But hopefully you guys are enjoying how well this thing is coming together. I know I am. Having the turbo on there is just like a huge milestone. So really, really excited. This thing looks so killer, so killer. So I'm just super, super excited. So make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.